Holy cow, there's a camera arm in here? Let's check it out. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. For anyone new here, my name is Jay, and today I'm going to be talking about something I just got in the mail. My camera arm that I'm going to be using for saddle hunting this year. May end up using this for fixed stand hunting, but we'll see. Stay tuned to the end of the video because I'll give my key points as to whether you should look into buying something like this or look for a different product. Hey, drop a comment down below. I'm curious if you guys have ever tried this particular camera arm, or what camera arm do yins use for public land, private land, running and gun style, saddle hunting. Let me know. I'm interested to see what everyone has to say. To give a little bit of overview, this is the Beast Arm. This is made by Beast Gear, the company that Dan Infalt and Mario, I can't remember the guy's last name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. They came out with this arm, I believe, at the end of last year. It is something that I've really been looking into because, especially on public land, I like to be mobile quite a bit, and most of the camera arms out there are pretty bulky, not necessarily heavy, but kind of bulky and not intuitive for someone who's pretty mobile. So I thought purchasing something like this might be the best fit for me whenever I'm on public land, and especially saddle hunting and running and gunning. So the first thing I notice about this arm that I really like is that they kept the antler bracket that they use for their beast stand and their beast sticks. That is something that I really like, and it really digs into the tree. It gives you a nice steady platform for your camera and your fluid head, because there's a decent amount of weight up here. Something else that I notice is, and this is big to me, the strap that they include. Just about every camera arm out there, with the exception of probably a few, they come with a ratchet strap. Now, there's benefits to a ratchet strap, obviously. You can really cinch this thing to the tree with a ratchet strap, but that makes noise. There's more noise with that ratchet. I know you can ratchet a ratchet strap quietly. It's just not something I'm very good at doing. So I'm really happy that they just included the same straps that they use, again, with their stand and their sticks. Another thing that's really cool about this is it comes in three pieces. It's already put together. You don't have to put it together yourself, but if you were someone that wants to shorten this up for whatever reason, even go to a one piece, all you have to do is disconnect these nuts and bolts, and you have a one piece or a two piece, or you can leave it together as a three piece. So that kind of not creativity, but that kind of customizability is something that sits well with me. One thing that's a little difficult, I'd say, and I probably just have to get used to it, is they have a tightening bolt here, and it's really used for leveling. I wish there was a level bubble on the base of the camera arm, but it's just not included. But at least I have one on my fluid head, so I can at least see if I'm level that way. But this tightening bolt, you want to make sure this thing is backed like almost the whole way out when you're first attaching it to the tree. If it's not, then when you're moving the arm around, that base will want to kick out. So having it as tight to the tree as possible, cinching it up with the strap here, and then pressing down as hard as you can. Then once that's all tight, tightening this bolt will make that bottom part stick to the tree, grip the tree even better. And I like how it folds up, when it's completely compact together. Folds up nice. You're in line with the tree. It's not sticking out or over bulky or anything. I would be a little concerned with heavier cameras on something like this. Not that I'm saying it couldn't support it, but when you're initially putting the base part on the tree, you better make sure that thing is in there and secure, because extending this out with all three pieces, I could see that, you know, that camera wanting to go. So making sure that you do this part right from the beginning of securing it to the tree is pretty big. But yeah, you can literally go anywhere with this thing. It's not too hard. This is it's definitely a little stiff. It's not as fluid of a motion as I would like, but I'm gonna hope that kind of, you know, breaks itself in, for lack of a better word, over time. Let's talk about price point. For what you get with this, I really looked online to see what other camera arms were out there, and for what you get with this, the quality and the price, it's really hard to beat. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description to the direct link to this camera arm. It's only sold on the Beast Gear website, to my knowledge, but they have it on sale right now for 160 bucks. It's pretty hard to find a good camera arm for under $200 to begin with, and the base price of this, I believe, is 180 or 190. So what you get with this, that's hard to beat. So I'll give 3 pros, and I'll try to give 3 cons to even it out about this camera arm. Number 1 pro, price point, without a doubt. 160 bucks on sale, 180, 190, not on sale, hard to beat. Number 2, customization. The way that you can configure this to your liking with all 3 arms, just 1 arm, that's hard to beat. Number 3, the lack of a ratchet strap. May sound like a con, but it's a pro in my book, because then you're not going and everything within a mile of you can hear you ratcheting something to the tree. Now let's go to cons. Con number 1, setup is something you have to get right, and maybe it takes a tad bit getting used to. If you don't set it up right, your camera arm is gonna go which way or the other, because having this tightening bolt all the way out, making sure it's really in there on the tree, you have to do that right every single time. So I'd say it's close to idiot proof, but not entirely. Another con would be, I think, camera size that could be accepted on here. Those bigger cameras, real heavier ones, I don't know how well they would do on there. That would be tough, in my opinion. To be honest, I can't think of a third con. But you know what I can think of? Another pro. Another pro to this, it's so compact and light. Just under 2 pounds, the entire thing. That's really hard to compete with as well. My 4th Aero arm, just the arm itself is, I believe, just under 2 pounds, but when you factor in the base and the mount itself, it's almost 5 pounds. I would recommend something like this, guys, if you're thinking about camera arms or getting into self-filming. It's not breaking the bank. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like. Hit that subscribe button if this is content that you find interesting and worthwhile. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.